Cheer the fuck up, you beautiful loser. Sincerely signed, you from
That Seems Sus, Part 7, by popular demand, XXX. And that is what I'm gonna call him, because I know I'll say his name wrong and y'all will roast me in the comments. So XXX died June 18, 2018. Some think that he faked his death, because actually a couple years back, he did do that on Instagram and had to come out and say, listen, it was just a prank. Some think he is dead, but that he predicted his own death. So the reason why they feel like he predicted his own death is because a couple days before he actually died, he went to Instagram and was like, listen, if I die, this is what I want my legacy to be about. And then a couple days later, he actually did die. Some believe the crime scene was staged, or that wasn't him in the crime scene photo. Then there's some people who think Drake did it. Him and Drake had beef because Drake never reached out to his manager like he said he would. They came out with a song that sounded a lot like one of XXX's songs. He even went as far as going to Instagram and saying, listen, if I die, Drake did it, I'm snitching. In Drake's song, I'm Upset, he drops a verse talking about triple X, that's the only time I shoot below the neck. So people believe that's a hint of him admitting it. I don't personally think it's true, but that's just a conspiracy that's out there. As always, follow and comment.
Yo, I have something for all of my conspiracy theory lovers. If that's you, you're gonna like this video, okay? I've been really sick, and in the meantime, I've been spending a lot of free time on Reddit, which is not good. Honestly, Reddit kind of scares me sometimes. I found this, an iceberg full of conspiracy theory. Now, the top are like the well-known conspiracy theory. As you go down, it gets a little darker and a little bit less known. Here's the bottom half. I covered some of these on my page, and as you can see, the last one is God's ego death. Super interesting to me. This theory basically states that God had a fat ego death between the Old Testament and the New Testament. That's all I'm gonna say on that, because speaking too much on religion, especially the Old Testament, gets me really nervous. So have fun, be safe, stay grounded, okay? These are conspiracy theories. Okay, you have fun, be safe,
what
please.
What if I told you that the year might actually be 1724? In the 1990s, several German historians proposed a radical idea that the Middle Ages in fact didn't exist and we are actually living in the 18th century. In 1582, the Pope introduced the Gregorian calendar. Prior to this, most of the world was using the Julian calendar. The Julian calendar had a leap year every 4 years, in which an extra day was added. But since the solar year is technically a little over 365 days, the Julian calendar gains a day every 128 years. To account for this, when the Gregorian calendar was introduced, they should have shifted the date by 13 days. So here we have two possibilities. A pope had done the math wrong, 300 years in between then and now don't actually exist, and large chunks of history have been fabricated. But the phantom time hypothesis points out that it's way more than just a pope making a simple mistake. It points out the lack of records of big events.
The truth about Will Smith. First things first, let's see how he got into the movie industry. This was his first major film, 6 Degrees, where he played a homosexual man trying to hide it from his parents. Basically, that was a homosexual ritual. And since this movie, his career has been up only. Will Smith also sacrificed both of his kids for more fame. When I say sacrifice, I do not mean murdered. He's making them go through rituals, and I'm going to show you how.
He tried to kiss me in the
Have you ever kissed your son on Thai television before? You're not looking kiss my son.
Can you kiss him on Thai television?
Kiss my son. Yes, Jaden, come on.
Will Smith did a different type of ritual. To explain it quickly, he's turning his girl into a boy and turning his son into a girl. This is all right in front of the world too. This is why he's getting more famous.
Is it possible that the first humans on Earth, Adam and Eve, could have been black with dark skin? Now, according to the Bible, all humans on Earth to have ever existed came from two people, Adam and Eve. So every single race, the African race, the Asian race, the white race, they all come from Adam and Eve, every single race on Earth. Here's why I think it's quite possible that Adam and Eve could have been black. Now, women of African descent are very unique, because scientifically they have something in them called the Eve gene. You can do research on this yourself to confirm. So scientifically, the black woman is the only organism that possesses the mitochondrial DNA that has all variations possible for every different kind of human being on Earth. When the DNA of a black woman mutates, all other types of human beings come out. Now here are the facts. A white couple cannot produce a black baby because they don't have enough melanin in them. But a black couple can produce a white baby with blonde hair and blue eyes. It's called albinism, which is this mother and daughter with white skin and blonde hair and bright eyes. Like for part 2.